In ReZero, we have the Witches Cult. And in the Witches Cult, we have the Sin Archbishops. The Sin Archbishops have these things called authorities. It's basically like this cool power you get when you join in. If you're able to rank up, first you start off as like a regular witch cult member, then you become team lead, and then you become manager, then you become supervisor assistant. That's when you become, junior archbishop. But then once you pass the test, the official, Sin Archbishop test, that's when you become an official Sin Archbishop. Once you become an official Sin Archbishop, you are given a witch factor. There are a lot of witch factors, right? You have the witch factor of wrath, the witch factor of greed, the witch factor of lust, the witch factor of, I don't know what that is, the witch factor of melancholy, bro. Like, there's a witch factor for melancholy. So today in this video, I'm gonna go through, check out all the witch factors and see which one is the most useful and which one is the strongest. Okay, let's start off with the worst witch factor. The worst witch factor is the witch factor of wrath. Like, it's not that good. The witch factor of wrath is currently in the possession of Sirius Romani Conti. The witch factor of wrath basically allows her to share senses with other people. It's very effective when you want to do a lot of damage. If you got a lot of people under your control and you get damaged somehow, everybody else takes that damage. Like, that's crazy, dude. Also, if somebody else under her control gets damaged, everybody else will also get damaged as well. Y'all seen it in the anime. Subaru got his leg busted open, and pause, and everybody else's leg got busted open. So I'm not gonna lie, this witch factor, I don't really want it, bro. I'm just gonna pass up on it. The next witch factor is the witch factor of melancholy. Bro, what the fuck? What do you mean the witch factor of melancholy, bro? What are you talking about? The witch factor of melancholy is being used by this guy. I don't know who he is. All I know is he pulled up on Roswell one day and he got active. He was talking like Shikamaru. He was talking about some, oh, what a drag. What a drag. Nigga, shut your ass up, bro. But yeah, I don't really know much about the melancholy witch factor. All I know is, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of hitting Roswell a little bit too hard. Plus, like, let's say I had it, would that make me more of a sad person? Cause it's like, I don't want to be melancholy all the time. Like, that's kind of
my heart. I loved her. Wow.
The next witch factor on this list is the pride witch factor. The pride witch factor, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of tough. I would pick it based off of, assumptions, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there. The previous owner of the Pride Witch Factor was Stride Valakia. All I know is this nigga got purple hair and he's looking at me all crazy like, the Pride Witch Factor must have done something to his brain like Betelgeuse. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to put the Pride Witch Factor a little bit above, the rest, because it's like, they stay hyping up Stride Valakia like people hype up Raising Cane's. Like, dude, it's good, but like, was he really that good? Next up, we have the Lust Witch Factor. The Lust Witch Factor is low-key. Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! You have the ability to transform your body and kind of manipulate it and stuff. The current user of the Lust Witch Factor is Capella Emerata Lugunica. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of creepy, dude. Like, the way she uses it is so weird. Like, this recent episode, she turned herself into rats and kind of, like, it was, ew. That's nasty, that's nasty. But body horror aside, I'm not gonna lie, it would be a great power. You can low-key manipulate the way you look and stuff. You can turn into somebody else and make, look like them, and you get what I'm saying, right? Not gonna lie, bro, if I had the Lust Witch Factor, I'm going to become the next Shapesmith. Yes, sir. At our number 3 spot, we have the Gluttony Witch Factor. You see, the Gluttony Witch Factor is a little bit complicated to explain, but let me break it down, okay? There are 3 users for the Gluttony Witch Factor. It's Roy Alford, Rui Arneb, and Lai Batankaitos. Long story short, they have the ability to erase somebody's name and memories. If they erase your name, everybody forgets about you. But if they erase your memories, you forget about everything that happened in your life. Like, that's mental, dude. But the best part about the Gluttony Witch Factor is that if you stole somebody's power or name or memory or something like that, you could low-key use their power to your benefit. Like, that's kind of tough. You telling me if I lick Goku's hand, I become Goku? Bro, give me that witch factor right now. Give it to me! Next up, one of my favorite witch factors, the Sloth Witch Factor. Yes, sir! The previous user of the Sloth Witch Factor was Betelgeuse Romani Cunty. Wait, what? The witch factor of Sloth basically allowed Betelgeuse to like conjure up all these invisible hands and stuff. It was a lot of hands to the point where he could combine them, he could fly around, he could grab people and do whatever. It was like, it's one of the best powers, bro. And on top of that, Betelgeuse Romani Conti was a madman. Dude was green and he was acting crazy. Like, my nigga was moving like the Grinch. But overall, the Sloth witch factor is low-key top tier. I would take it any day of the week. For our second place, we have the Greed Witch Factor. Yes, sir! The previous user of the Greed Witch Factor was Regulus Corneas. The Greed Witch Factor basically allowed Regulus to stop time on himself so he wouldn't take any damage. Bro was walking around like a juggernaut for the entirety of Core 2, like, bro was wildin'. But pay attention, it gets a little bit complicated. You see, the Greed Witch Factor is actually two powers. The first one is called Lion's Heart. That's the power that gives you invincibility, but the problem is you have to stop your own heart in order to use it. So that's where Little King comes in. Little King basically allows Regulus to like attach his heart to like one of his wives so he can like keep his heart beating while he uses Lion's Heart, like, which is, yo, that's amazing, dude. I'm not exactly sure like what the range is when it comes to Lion's Heart and Little King. Like, I know there's some kind of like Bluetooth shit going on. You could just attach your heart to somebody random and just go out there and commit tomfoolery behavior. If I had the Greed Witch Factor, bro, the entire world would be a GTA server for me. I would be wildin'. This is the best witch factor. I'm sorry. Second best. The number one witch factor is the witch factor of Vaniglory. What? The witch factor of Vaniglory belongs to Pandora Lolly. Nigga, I don't even know who she is, bro. Bro, all I know is she appears in every single backstory, and every single backstory, she just looks so tough. She's always aura farming in every backstory, bro. Y'all seen what she did to Regulus? She literally made this nigga non-existent. Y'all seen what she did to Taresia Von Estrella, bro? And you know the funny thing is, I don't even know what Vaniglory is about. Like, what does that even mean? And even though the Greed Witch Factor gives me invincibility, bro, I am not taking invincibility over reality manipulating powers. Dude, give me the Witch Factor of Vaniglory right now. But yeah, basically those are all the witch factors that I know of. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below what I should do next. And if you don't, I'm on you. Whoa, pause.